Smack 'em a go, everybody. Hey, Haynes Karlsholt. He asked me, donated for me to put the Sweet album, Give Us a Wink, versus Iron Maiden's Somewhere in Time. Which one do I like more? The Sweet. Not a big fan of this album. It has a couple good songs, and yes, I'm aware many people love it. Many people think it's the best Maiden album, and that's great. I'm not a fan. I'm more of a fan of this. All right? So here we go, Carl. We start with The Lies in Your Eyes versus Caught Somewhere in Time. Easily the Sweet. Easily. I'm a big fan of the Sweet, man. Like during this hard rock, this Desolation Boulevard, Sweet Fatty Adams. I love, it's like one of my favorite bands ever. I'm a huge fan of that shit. You know, when I was a little kid, when I was really into music, I would go to the store and buy 45s. Like I bought Benny and the Jets. I bought The Night Chicago Died on 45. And I bought Little Willie from the Sweet. When the early Sweet, when they were like a bubblegum band, they got better later. But I still love Little Willie. I love the hell out of that song because it's sentimental. I bought it when I was a little kid. Let me think. I was 7 or 8 years old when I bought that, you know? Anyway, there you go. So, I'm giving it to Lies in Your Eyes easily. All right, next one. Cockroach versus Wasted Years. This sucks because I love Wasted Years. Probably be my favorite song off the album. I love that song. I gotta go with Cockroach though. It's so heavy and killer, and I've lived with it longer. You know who does a great cover of Cockroach is Raven. Check out Raven with Cockroach, their cover of it. Pretty kick-ass. And this is it's just a kick-ass hard rock 70s song. And believe me, that there's a very special bond with me in 70s hard rock. You know, Captain Beyond, early REO Speedwagon, the heavy stuff, man. The hard rock stuff, man. Fucking Dust and early Kiss. All that heavy hard rock stuff. Love it. I'm giving it, and Cockroach is one of those songs. I'm giving it to that one. All right, next. Keep It In versus Sea of Madness. Easily, Keep It In. I don't like Sea of Madness. I just don't. And I'm listening to this shit today. I know a lot of people love Sea of Madness. I don't get it. And it was played live, but when I saw the Somewhere in Time tour, I got lucky because they didn't play it. All right. Next. 4th of July against Heaven Can Wait. I'm not really a fan of either. 4th of July is probably my least favorite song on here. Heaven Can Wait loses though, because that is by far the worst Maiden song on the album, and up to that point, that is the worst Maiden song ever recorded. Through all their albums, up to Somewhere in Time, Heaven Can Wait is the worst song they ever recorded. And you know what really pissed me off is that they would not stop playing that shit live. You know, I saw it Somewhere in Time, which was a drag scene at once. Then I saw the Seventh Son tour, they played it again. Then I saw, No Rest for the Wicked, No Perfectly Dying was canceled. Low ticket sales. Then I saw Fear the Dark at Sunrise Musical Theater, much smaller venue. They played it that night. Then I saw them with Blaze on X Factor. They played it again. I was like, fuck! Stop playing that damn song. I'm giving it to 4th of July, even though I'm not a fan. All right, next. Action versus Loneliness of the Long Distance Runner. I love them both. I do. I would love to give it to Loneliness because it's such a, a deep, underrated track. And it was played live, according to one of my killer viewers, left a comment not too long ago, some guy wrote, they did play Loneliness at this show, or maybe a couple shows. I think it was just one show. They only played it once. Maybe I'm wrong. But either way, thank you for letting me know. I'm going with Action, though. Action. Just too much action in Action. I'm giving it to that. All right, next. Yesterday's Rain versus Stranger in a Strange Land. Yesterday's Rain. I love that song. I can care less for Stranger in a Strange Land. Not a fan. I'm happy they only played it once, you know? But I would have rather than play Stranger in a Strange Land every fucking tour instead of Heaven Can Wait, that's for sure. But yeah, I'm giving that to Yesterday's Rain. All right, next. White Mice versus Deja Vu. Finally giving one to Maiden. I think Deja Vu is a great tune. Awesome song. There was a guy who left a comment once like saying, you like Deja Vu, haha, or something like that. And I'm like, yeah, man. I am not up to your standards, you douchebag. That's right. All right, so Deja Vu wins that one. Next, Healer versus Alexander the Great. I do dig Healer. It's long. So is Alexander the Great. But I've always loved Alexander the Great. When I first heard it. When I first heard this album, when it ended, I go, those were two great last tracks. I'm giving that one to Alexander the Great. There, you know, I'm not so biased. Anyway, Haynes, this is the final score. And there you go. Yes, we pretty much slaughtered this shit. What do you all think? Leave it in the comments below. I know most would pick more Maiden songs. That's you, on me, let it be, or fuck off. Haynes, thank you so much, my friend. I hope you enjoyed this. And everybody else, I hope you enjoyed it as well. If you'd like to donate, I got a PayPal in the description below. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Ring that little notification bell and like the video. Because that'd be really good for the YouTube algorithms. So stay frosty, listen to Black Sabbath, and smack 'em on gob.